Ahoy ragamuffins, Jamie here. I just got done teaching the cardio 18, day 13, 14, one of those things. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about something that I experienced during that session. So while I was teaching, I mean, you know that I will often talk about what I'm feeling or something of the day or a connection with movement, but I brought up a move, a rotation, and it was a potato sack. I likened it to a potato sack. Oh, it's like you're throwing, bricks or mulch or a potato sack over your shoulders. And that wording, that specific wording reminded me, I even getting a little emotional just saying it right now and like trying to talk about it. Maybe I should have waited a little bit longer. But it brings up a wonderful memory and also a memory that I grieve because that relationship is no longer like that, and there's so many different types of grieving. And I guess what I'm trying to say is that when we connect to our bodies during movement or during exercise or whatever it is that you're doing, maybe a specific move brings up something for you. Maybe something that someone else says, or maybe a shirt that someone else is wearing, or, there's all these experiences that we can have in life and of course in exercise classes, but while we're connecting to our body, it can bring up stuff. I remember hearing a story about one person doing a bent over row, and that brought up some really uncomfortable memories for her. And, so wording, movements, maybe it's joyful. Maybe you experience something that brings up a lot of happiness throughout it. But when we connect with our body during movement and we're kind of in tune, trying to let that flow through us, that sadness or the grieving or the happiness or whatever it is, during a workout class can feel new. And, I was teaching, I experienced that today with that, but I also acknowledged to the class that I was teaching, like, hey, this is something that got brought up. I've also taught sessions, individual sessions, where I would do a specific movement with a client and a lot of emotions would come up for that specific client. And we sat there. Sometimes we worked through it. Sometimes maybe I'd introduce it a couple months later. All this to say, it's not like just exercise. There's so much within it all that connecting to your body entails. I don't even know what I'm like trying to say, but it's not always just move or just do it or just, go do the thing. Like, a lot of things can come up. So I just want to make sure, I hope that I set up an environment for you while we're working out, that it's a space where you can feel all the things, you can connect to your body. Hey, maybe it's something where you want to disconnect. My hope is just that it's not always a disconnection, that exercise isn't always used as a disconnection, but every now and then we just want to get out of our heads for a little bit. And I also understand that as well. So this is my little rant for the day, but movement for connection, movement for understanding why things come up, movements bring up movement for more, because you were made for more. I'll see y'all next time.